Okay, so as you can see, I am logged in using my this IAM user account. Okay, so what I did in the previous video, I made one IAM user. I connected that IAM user with IAM group, and I gave all the admin privileges to the IAM group. Okay, so indirectly or directly, IAM user uh, have got all the accesses uh, for AWS root user of AWS root user. Okay, so what do I mean if I say um, this IAM user is getting all the administrator privileges? I mean this user can access this user. Let me zoom in. Okay, this user can get access of all the features and everything which is inside AWS. Okay, so again I have checked, the region is Mumbai AP South 1. Okay, now I will go to S3 buckets, and what I will do over here is I will set up AWS account for Sagemaker by creating an AWS S3 bucket. Okay, so here my aim is to create S3 bucket. Okay, so I will come to this search bar, I will search here S3. Okay, again it will take its time, and now it is showing me S3. I'm maybe tagging it scalable storage in cloud. Okay, so uh, now if I have tagged it, now you can see, I can see it over here. Okay, either click here or click here. Okay, it totally depends upon you. Okay, so it is loading, as you can see. So it will take its own time, and maybe it will load. Okay? So storage can be EBS, storage can be EFS. Okay, so what is EBS, what is EFS, and that is block level storage and file level storage. But to maybe understand these things uh, in a more deeper way, or if you want to uh, have a maybe 1,000 feet deep down dive into all these S3, what is S3 and how it is used for storage purpose in Amazon. Uh, so for that we are having AWS basic course. Okay? You can opt for that. Now I clicked S3, and you can see this dashboard, and here I will click on create bucket option. Okay, on this option. So I have clicked create button option. Okay, after clicking, so where I am right now, inside Amazon S3, inside buckets, and now I am creating a bucket. Okay, so bucket name should be very unique, and if inside the whole AWS, if your bucket name is same as other, so it will never make maybe it will not create that bucket. Okay, so uh, to make a different bucket name, what you have to do is, what I am doing, I am making SageMaker, as I told you, because why we are making this bucket will maybe store the input data for the model and the output generated with the model. So I am writing a name of SageMaker data, and I am giving it my initial MV. Okay, these are my initials, and this is what I will get to understand, like, okay, by this name, that okay, this is a SageMaker bucket, which this is a bucket S3 bucket, which is being used for SageMaker data. Okay, and then the region is Asia Pacific, AP South 1, and there are different other thing that is uh, all these things, but again it is always advised to create the S3 where you want to create your IAM. So mm and this thing again I have discussed in AWS basic course. Okay, so what are these things I have discussed in, and every other setting will be same, and how to block the public access, how to grant the public access, everything has been discussed in AWS basic course, so I will not get into it. And then every setting will be the by default setting, only you have to set bucket name and AWS region. You don't have, only you have to give bucket name, and then you have to come down and you have to click on create bucket. Okay, then I'm clicking on create bucket. Okay, it will take its time again. See what it is saying. After creating the bucket, you will be able to upload your files into it. Okay, so that's the bucket. um, this is the bucket, AWS region and access. This is processing, still it is processing. Okay, so what we have done, I have created one S3 bucket. I have created one IAM role, and I have given that IAM user administrative access, and I used that IAM account to maybe work with this project. Okay, so this is what I have done up till now. Okay, so in the this is the maybe this is the end of first module, where we came to know how AWS SageMaker help us boosting our whole machine learning development process, like how it is helping us in building our models very quickly, how it is helping us in training our model, how it is helping us in deploying our models, uh, and then so that we can totally focus on building good machine learning models for solving real world problem at scale. So this thing we have discussed over here in this first module, and maybe in from the second module I will maybe try to give you more intuition on how to build machine learning model using SageMaker. Okay, this is all for this session.